Hello all, my name is Krish and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, I hope you have seen the title of this particular video. Now I have made it like morning talks with Krish, and again today I woke up at 6 o'clock. Right now it is 7:15 and I don't know what has happened in Bangalore, so let me just show you over here. It's everywhere fog around. So I completed my 3 kilometers walk, and then I thought, why not make this specific video? And I'm as a habit that every day I upload in the morning time some videos that may guide you with respect to your work, with respect to data science, new things that are probably coming in the field of data science. This is a kind of raw video, so altogether I'll not be much doing any editing, whatever comes in my mind. If there is a slip of tongue, apologies for that. So let's discuss about today's topic. Today's topic is about whether machine learning is going to get replaced by generative AI. The reason why I'm making this video, because many people have asked, just by seeing the videos that I upload with respect to generative AI, people start thinking, hey Krish, now is it necessary to learn machine learning? Is it necessary to learn deep learning? Is it necessary to follow that same roadmap which you used to say 2 to 3 years ago, right? So do we need to follow the same thing, or whether machine learning will just go off? Now, considering this, I will probably explain about this specific topic itself in this particular video. But just to go ahead with, guys, please make sure that you're taking care of your health. I'm telling you, like, I am just sleeping for 6 to 7 hours, and I'm so much active throughout the whole day. I'm able to make 2 to 3 videos every day. That's quite amazing. I'm able to do my office work. I'm able to do multiple things over here. So waking up early in the morning is quite good. So please try to keep that as a habit. Earlier I used to not do it, but now by doing these activities I can see there is so much changes in my body, and it's just 7 days. Just imagine if I do this regularly for the next upcoming 6 months, and that is my plan, that I'll never skip even one day. Let us go back to the topic, whether machine learning will be replaced by generative AI. And this is one of the most common topic, I think, where people have specifically asked. My answer to this topic will be something like this. Let me explain you something, right? Let's consider mathematics. Right now many people know about differential equations. Now differential equations are specifically used where? To calculate the slope of a curve. Okay, but I cannot use differential equation to solve every problem in mathematics, right? For that I really need to be dependent on numbers. Let's consider the basic building blocks of maths as numbers. I need to understand about various operations in number, how to use numbers, and how we can probably use it in each and every field. So something like that, machine learning is also a basic building block. You cannot skip it. Generative AI is something that has become very much famous in this past year. By seeing multiple use cases, yes, you can come to a conclusion generative AI is very super strong, right? But all these use cases are something based on text, on images. So it is not very much common that with the help of generative AI you will be able to solve each and every problem statement. Please understand this thing. Right now you will be seeing that when we talk about generative AI, people think that, hey, every machine learning, deep learning use cases can be solved with that. But the answer is no, you cannot. You can just solve things that are related to text, right? So if I probably say text generation, code generation, if I talk about use cases that are dependent on images, where you're creating images, so all those kind of use cases you can actually solve it in. But if I consider machine learning, it is completely different. All the remaining use cases like tabular data, let's say in fields like financial data, which involves financial data, let's say field that involves logistic data itself, right? So there are multiple use cases. Let's say some data are probably coming up with from sensors, and with respect to that specific data you're solving some use cases. In that case you can use machine learning, and still people are using it. In many companies people are using it, and this is very much important for you to understand, right? So please keep one thing in mind. If I talk with respect to generative AI, you also require some basic building blocks, some knowledge that is actually required pre-hand, right? So that is the reason I've created so many videos with respect to prerequisites. I've created so many videos to make you understand that before coming to generative AI, this is the minimum thing that you really need to complete, right? So anyhow, any advancement that probably takes in this particular world, machine learning, deep learning, statistics, these are the basic building blocks, and you will definitely require it for some of the amazing use cases that may involve with text data like chatbots, text summarization, code generation, all these things, image generation, all these things you can actually do with generative AI. Again, I'm repeating it, but the normal basic use cases, the normal advanced use cases that involves tabular data, that involves other domain like finance and all, you cannot do that. Okay, so you have to keep this thing in mind. The other thing is that whenever you go for the interviews, right, over there no one will directly ask generative AI questions. They will start from basics, from basic Python programming language. They'll see what skill set you have. They'll ask about statistics, right? I've seen most of my students who have already made transition to the field of generative AI. They're still they have all been asked questions that are related to statistics. Even recently in GATE exams, the questions that were asked over there, most of the questions, GATE DNA, right, data analytics or data science paper which was there, most of them, the questions that were coming were related to probability, related to statistics, related to linear algebra, related to machine learning, right? All these things were specifically asked. So it is important, guys, just by seeing some new things that are happening in the field of generative AI, don't take a decision that machine learning is not important. Yes, you will be able to solve some good use cases. Yeah, that is only related to text or image. But when you come up with more numerical data, tabular data, financial data, specifically, we will be using machine learning till we go ahead, right? So yes, I hope you like this specific video. This kind of video I'll keep on uploading every day. I'll take up new questions that may be coming from your side, and based on that I'll be explaining this. But do not worry, always try to think in this way. And one more thing, please be disciplined, please work hard. This is time that the more you work hard, the more things you specifically do, the more successful that you become. So yes, this was it from my side. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Thank you, one all. Take care. Bye bye.